students, in this video we are going to demonstrate to you how to enter the enquiry or the student's information in the ZenoxERP software. So for that one, first you need to log in. So I have already logged in. I think for checking how to log in, you can watch our video for that. And once we log in, we come to this screen, which is your dashboard. In the dashboard, you go to the transaction menu, and here you click on the students info/enquiry. So when I click on that one, it will ask me for which company do you want to go. So let me just select some company here. Okay, so if I have multiple companies, I will get this. So once I click on this one, I will get a screen where it's going to show me all the earlier enquiries which have been already entered into the system. Now in that one, you can see here the status will be mentioned whether the student has been admitted, which means that whether this enquiry has already been converted to the admission or it is only just an enquiry. Okay, so in order to enter a new enquiry, I click on add new. When I click on add new, it's going to open the enquiry form for me. So here I enter the student name. Here I enter the parent's name. If the parent's name is not been created earlier, so you can click on this and create the details about the parents. The reason why we have to create a master with the parent information is that a single parent can have multiple children in the same school. So for that reason, we need to create a master for the parent. So you can select that parent for that particular student. You can select the same parent for multiple students. So this is for your, if you have an Aadhaar card and the birth date and the gender, marital status, if you are a college, so you don't need it in the school, religion, medium, education, and from which school, and this one. Then here we have the contact details, from which country, from which state, from which area, that present area, pin code, and the mobile number. So you can have, if you do not want to send an SMS to this person, so you can click on this one to opt out of the SMS, or if you do not want to send an email, you can click on this one for email opting out. This is the WhatsApp number, and this is the category of the student, whether he is a student or any other this one. So this depends upon you what you want to categorize here. There are two ways what we give you the option of capturing the image. One would be through the web camera. You can click on the web camera and you can grab the image directly from the web camera, or if you have a scanned image, the photo of the student, you can click on this one and put that. Then this is the enquiry detail. Enquiry detail will automatically have the name of the person who has logged in here, and what is the fees package you have selected that person, from which source. This allows you to do a analysis from which sources are you getting the inquiries from. So when an inquiry comes, you'll have to ask them, how did you come to know about us? So that way, what is going to do, you are going to analyze that which way your advertising is working. So that I'll come to in a different video for that. This is the lead stage, that at what stage the lead is in, whether it is closed or open or he is. So it depends upon you what you want to name the lead stages as. And you can write the remarks of the student. And this is very, very important. Is follow-up required? If the next follow-up is required, if you say yes, and you can click on the which date and which time you want the next follow-up to be done. So that we are using for our very important feature, what we call as enquiry follow-up. The system is going to tell us about that which enquiries I have to follow up today and which enquiries I have to follow up yesterday, and for next day which enquiries I am going to follow up. I will tell you about that one in my next video. So when you put all the data here, you just have to click on save. Any changes in the data of the student have to be made always in the enquiry form. So any admissions that you take, you have to first go to the enquiry form, fill up the enquiry form, and then in the admission we always are able to retrieve the details about, you don't have to enter the details again. For example, if the phone number changes of the student, so you go back to the enquiry form and make the changes of the student. Okay, thank you very much.